My name is Jennifer Young. I am the owner and president of Cookie Temptations in Duluth, Minnesota. We specialize in gourmet sugar cookies. We design with the finest chocolates. What makes us unique is that we are the only cookie company in the nation taking sugar cookies and decorating with chocolate. Our competitors, they all use royal icing. And what we do is we actually take white chocolate and we add coloring. See, this is just white chocolate. We just add coloring. White chocolate that we've added pink coloring to. More chocolate. Chocolate with a QR code. We are the only chocolate interactive cookie on the market today. Chocolate edible image. Delicious chocolate. It's all chocolate. Typically how this all kind of came about is I was decorating cookies at Christmas time, and I had extra chocolate and I had extra sugar cookies, and so I said, we'll dip them and see what happens. So I did. I learned through this whole process there's a chocolate cookie ratio, and you've got to have just enough chocolate with the right amount of cookie. If you have too much cookie and a little chocolate, it doesn't taste right. It is a little math. It's a little chocolate cookie ratio thing going on. Back in 2007, I heard about a mother who had lung cancer, stage 4, and her story just touched me. And the next morning I woke up with just a strong calling to help her. I threw the cookies on eBay. 50% of the profit went directly to the families. We raised some money, and we were able to cut a check for $1,500 for the family. Over the next year and a half, I continued to do fundraisers for local families here, and found that in the midst of helping families, people were then calling me. They loved the cookies and they wanted me to design something for them. So I started buying cookie cutters, and I started creating more and more designs. And in 2009, I was encouraged by my family and friends to open up a business. So Cookie Temptations was actually created from my fundraising efforts. I'm simply at a point that we need a larger facility. We need more equipment to shorten our production time. We need help with marketing as well. So not only a production facility, but we do need the marketing strategy as well behind it. Great cookie. It's an amazing cookie, but it also brings out the emotions in people I never would have expected otherwise. We have people crying over our cookies because we've touched them in such a way of what we've created for them. What we find over and over from what our customers tell us is once they give these cookies, there's no other gift that's going to top anything else that they could get. Once they taste them, once they give them to somebody, they've already created the expectation of that gift again. People want the cookie, and if they don't show up with the cookie, they're in hot water. Because why didn't you bring the cookies that you brought before? We hear that all the time. So they're really kind of committed. Once they start giving our cookies away, they're committed to keep on coming back to us.
Sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous. It's a good dangerous though. That's why it's called Temptations. I make people happy with what I do every day. How many people can go to work and say they do that? I can't ever imagine not doing this. I can't imagine. I still love it after all this time. I love what I do. My family, I come from an entrepreneur background. My parents were entrepreneurs, and I have to say I have an amazing family. My parents, my siblings, they just have all been so supportive. I was working full time at a daytime job, and then I would come here at the bakery at night and I would fill all the orders. So I was working literally two full-time jobs for about 6 months when I first opened the store. And so I talked to my dad, and he said, if you're going to do this full-time, he says, you can't do another job. You have to do this 110% if you want to make this work. And he says, your mom and I believe in you. And it was, sorry. That was probably the thing that was more touching, I think, that someone actually believed in me that I could do this. And Monday, I quit my job. So it was, I just, knowing that my parents believed in me and that I could do this, and they've been just right with me the whole time. Just, they've been amazing. So I love coming to work every day. I work 15-hour days, sometimes 6-7 days a week. But it's simply because I believe in the vision, I believe in where we're going, and I believe in our products. I think this is such a fun and positive business to be in. I know that if we can just let people know we exist, we'd be very successful.